Yo, what it do, YouTube? B. Kelly back again with another banger. Today's video is going to be about LiAngelo Ball. You know him, the middle child of LeVar Ball, younger brother of Lonzo, older brother of LaMelo. We're going to talk about what has he been doing with his basketball career lately since his high school days with Chino Hills. Before we go over what happened to his career, we must rewind it back to when he played for Chino Hills basketball team and they were a national powerhouse. I do not have any stats of LiAngelo Ball his first 2 years, but after reading some articles, I can tell that him and Lonzo Ball were a deadly duo together while LiAngelo was a freshman and sophomore. And even at the end of LiAngelo's sophomore year, he verbally committed to UCLA. But LiAngelo's junior year is where it would all change, where Chino Hills would have the deadly trio of LaMelo, Lonzo, and LiAngelo Ball, all on the same team, killing other teams. Chino Hills' basketball team that year would go 35-0 and be the national champions, according to Max Preps. Also, in LiAngelo's junior season, he led the team in scoring with 27.4 points per game, along with 3 rebounds and 2 assists a game. In his senior season, he would play very good alongside his brother LaMelo Ball, which they would be the 2 stars of Chino Hills' basketball team. They had a very successful season, going 30-3, but they lost in the state semifinals in his last year. He averaged 33.8 points his senior year and led the state of California in scoring. LiAngelo Ball's season total of 1,018 points ranked 10th of all time for CIF Southern Section players, and he finished his high school career as the 4th leading scorer in the CIF SS history with 2,918 career points. In his freshman season at UCLA, he wasn't supposed to be anything more than a reserve, as he was going to be behind Jalen Hands and Aaron Holiday. He did play in one preseason game, and he did pretty decent against Cal State Los Angeles. He did score 11 points, and he shot 4 from 8 for the field, which would make him shoot 50% overall. But then the team would go to China, and that would be the end of LiAngelo's college basketball career. In case you didn't know, I'll run it by you very quickly. So, UCLA's basketball team was going to have a regular season opener against Georgia Tech in Shanghai, China. But Ball and 2 other freshman teammates were arrested for allegedly stealing sunglasses from a Louis Vuitton store. The 3 players were eventually arrested by the Chinese government and could have faced 3 to 10 years in prison for just stealing some sunglasses. But soon, Ball and his 2 teammates were released from prison custody and they flew back to America, which the reason why the 3 players even got out of the Chinese prison was because of the U.S. President Donald Trump and the United States Department of State. All 3 players involved in the incident had to make public apologies according to UCLA, and they all lost the right to play in their freshman season as they are all suspended indefinitely their first year of college basketball. LeVar Ball was extremely angry that LiAngelo had to miss his freshman season at UCLA, so he pulled him out. And he would join LaMelo, who was also pulled out of Chino Hills High School during his junior season, to go to BC Prene, a part of the Lithuanian Basketball League, or the LKL. He didn't play the most in his first season with BC Prene, but when he did come off the bench, he actually did pretty well, averaging 12.6 points a game, along with 2.7 rebounds and shooting a respectable 42% from the three-point line. This would eventually make him declare for the NBA draft for 2018, but he was undrafted and did not get picked up by any team from the G League or Summer League. Since LiAngelo didn't get picked up by any NBA team at all, he pretty much immediately joined the Los Angeles Ballers, part of the JBA, which was founded by his father, LeVar. He would join LaMelo Ball on Team LA, where he would put up video game-like numbers, averaging insanely high numbers along with LaMelo Ball. Of course, he did score a lot, but he also shot a lot of bad shots, just like LaMelo Ball, and their shooting percentages really weren't good at all, and this league was not a good face for them at all, as it just was a bunch of young guys in a mediocre league. But he did compete with JBA USA, which they played quite a bit of European teams on their international tour, which he did pretty good. The whole team, honestly, they did pretty good. The team did very good in Europe, and I was pretty impressed with how everyone was playing. And I even say this was a turning point for LaMelo Ball, as he became less of a ball hog and more of a team player. Ever since JBA USA, LiAngelo Ball has not played any organized basketball or any professional basketball since. He did get offered by the London Lions, but he turned it down, which they're actually a pretty good team based out of London. But the problem is, he just wanted to go straight to the G League, and no G League teams were offering him a contract. His goal was to go play for a summer league team this summer, but that's not going to happen anymore, as he recently had ankle surgery to help a lingering ankle problem that's been along with him for the past 8 years, according to LeVar Ball. But now that he's out for the summer league, what's going to happen to his career? Because now it seems like he's not going to have a very easy route to the NBA if he's not even able to show out what he can do in the summer league or the G League. So his career is going very unpredictable right now, but I do think he's a very good player, and I do think he's underrated, because if he's not shooting a lot, he's actually really efficient. But when he's shooting a lot, he's scoring a lot, but he's not doing very good shooting-wise. I feel like he will be playing professional basketball in 2019, whether it's in Europe or, with LaMelo Ball in Australia. I just think he'll end up playing somewhere, and hopefully he'll make it to the NBA one day.